Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Since May is Mental Health Month, I wanted to share a class with you that will help us to know and realize the great impact that regular yoga practice can have on the state of our minds. Yoga definitely helps improve and our tone of our bodies, strengthen our bodies, and our digestive system, circulatory system, all systems, but it has more of an impact on our mental health. So I really hope that you will join me for this practice so that you can notice how even a short practice can really affect how you're feeling in your mind, heart, and body, and will bring balance into all this as yoga is a mind, body, spirit practice. The props we'll need today are a couple of blankets. That's optional again if you want to modify the child pose. So a couple of blankets, have them nearby, a block, and the wall. So please come and try this. You can even do this from the chair. I'll talk you through it if I hopefully remember. Okay, so let's get started. Sit in a comfortable position or in your chair. Close your eyes, taking the hands in Gyan Mudra. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep them back and down. And let's, as always, begin with our opening meditation scan to notice how we feel before and then how we feel after our practice. So as you sit here, feeling the ankles pressing into your mat, feeling the hands, the backs of the hands on your thighs. Listen to the sounds. Notice any images that come up in the space in front of your eyes. Is there any taste left over from your lunch or breakfast or dinner? And become aware of the state of your mind in this moment, right now. What does it feel very clouded with a lot of thoughts, clutter? Or is it clear like the blue sky, which is our natural state of the mind, is like the spaciousness of the sky. The clouds will always come, darkness, but the sky is always there. Just be aware of how you're feeling, mind, heart, and body. And then we'll open our eyes and come into our first pose. We'll do breathing throughout the practice and before Shavasana, okay? So let's right away get into legs up the wall. And if you don't have a wall near you, where you are, maybe you're doing this office space. Imagine this is at the back of the chair. And just as we get into this against the wall, you'll just take your hips towards the edge of the chair or the wall, and then lie down nice and slow and swing your legs up. It doesn't matter if you're close to the wall or not. So if you're using a chair, you just have the backs of the ankles on the handle of the chair. You might want to put your coat or something to soften the hard surface. And then we just rest here and we'll breathe. Focus on our breath. Maybe take your one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. Inhale, expanding the lower belly, rib cage and chest. Exhale, soften the chest in and the navel in. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, contracting chest and belly. You may want to take your attention towards the navel area. So taking the attention inward and focus it on the belly. And allow each inhale to nourish you, bring you what you need. And exhale releases stiffness from the mind and the body, tension and stress. Really allow yourself to let go of your shoulders, your arms, your face, and jaw. And if your shoulders allow you to take your arms behind you, either wide arms, shoulder level, or behind you, or keep them by your side. Do what works for you. It's your practice, but just focus on the breath. Notice any thoughts that are still lingering around in the mind. Try not to resist them. Simply observe them, like as if you're watching the clouds moving across the sky. And your real nature is the sky. Keep following the inhale. Feel the air moving in through your nose. The whole body expands. And feel the warm air leaving the nostrils as you contract the chest and belly. Relax your legs and feet. Listen to your body. If you need to move the arms, if they were overhead and you want to move your arms back to the sides, go ahead and do that. We're just here for another minute. And if you wanted to do a longer legs up the wall, you can always pause the video. And I also have a whole class, just the legs up the wall class on the channel. If you wanted to be guided, you can do that. Use that class. Feel the body. Can you already notice a change in the body, the heart, and the mind? This is such a great pose for calming the nervous system. Helps with arthritis as well in the knees, joint pain, so many benefits. Let's finish one more full breath in. Exhale, soften, relax. And then bring the soles of your feet together and just kind of butterfly the knees open and close. And then roll over to your side just for a moment before we come into child pose. Exhale with a cleansing breath, open mouth sigh. And then come up, use your hands to support you. So when you get in child pose, I'm going to read the words of wisdom. I just wanted to show you if your ankles, because many people, child is hard on their ankles, so you can take a small roll of the blanket underneath your ankles and put another blanket underneath your thighs. And I don't know if I mentioned that you'll need blocks or cushions. If you don't have it, maybe you can pause the video and get it. Sorry about that. Can't remember if I did mention it or not. And then you can just bring your forehead on the block, extend your arms forward. And maybe let's do a wide-legged child, which makes it even more accessible. Especially if like some of us have a little belly hanging down there, it gives us more room. And then just let go. So depending on whether you want the block or not, you listen to your body. Do what is right for you. And let's stay here for a few concentrated breaths. So start to breathe in, expanding the lower belly, rib cage, and chest. Exhale, draw the chest in, ribs in, and lower belly in. And again, focus on the navel. Inhaling and exhaling. So Ram Dass said, be here now, love the journey, love the moment, with peace and love. Just be here now. Nowhere to go, nothing to do right now, just be here, present in your body, in your breath. And if child pose is really hard on your knees or your ankles, you can stick that bottom up and just do like a puppy pose. Soften your shoulders, let go of tension in your mind. So this pose not only calms the mind and nervous system, but it brings fresh oxygen into all your abdominal organs, your heart, releases hips, glutes, lower back. Inhale calm, light, and spaciousness. Exhale, relax and soften. Let go of everything right now. There's nowhere to go right now in this moment. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself and thank yourself for doing this practice. Let's finish 1 or 2 more breaths, please. And then you'll slowly come up. Take a moment, keep your eyes closed and notice the state of your mind, your body, your heart. And then let's come in to our next pose. So you'll come up to standing in your own comfortable way. And we'll just do a few breaths before we come into a wide-legged standing forward bend. So bring your hands to the heart, standing right underneath your hips. Allow your feet to ground into the earth. Take a moment to feel the connection with the earth. And then feel the connection to your heart. Know that you're always supported and taken care of. You're never alone. So inhale, open the eyes, arms to the side, hands up. You can look up. Exhale, hands to the heart, chin down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chin down. Inhaling light, exhaling tension and holding. And then stay at the heart. And this time take your arms up and then just pause here with your arms wide. And just lean back slightly. You can look up if you want. Inhale, inviting the energy of the highest light, sun, whatever you want to call it, universe, divine. Let it nourish you. And then you're going to bring the palms face down and draw that energy down through you with your visualization. Inhale, arms up. Gather the energy and exhale down. Feel it floating down through your mind, heart, and body. Inhale, exhale. Calming the mind, the emotions, tension away from the body. Let's do 2 more. And then pause. And then you're going to open your legs wide. Go as wide as you can go. Turn your toes in slightly and heels out. And then start to fold forward. Just go halfway first. You can keep your knees bent slightly, especially if you have tight hamstrings. And then taking a couple breaths here. And then if you do have your cushions nearby, grab them. Have your hands on the cushions or the blocks or bolster. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Go ahead a few more times. Keep your weight in the front of your feet to release the backs of your legs. One more. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, look between your legs. And then just pause here now. Just let go of your arm, just drop your head. Exhale with a cleansing breath, if that's what your body is needing. Maybe bend one knee and then straighten the other. While your head is still down, one knee and then the other. And then you're coming to center. And I forgot to mention again that if you wanted to bring your legs a little bit closer, standing yoga mudra. So if you need a strap, hopefully you have one close by. I'll just show you with the strap and then do it without the strap. So inhale, look up. Exhale, bend your knees and bend forward. Allow the inner wrists to face each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a few breaths here. If you're not using the strap, you'll interlace your fingers. And pause here and breathe. Knees are bent, especially if there's tightness in the backs of the legs. This pose really gets into the upper back. Move your head from side to side here. Release tension in the upper back and neck. Look up and down a few times. Squeeze in the shoulder blades as if you have some juicy orange juice that needs to be released. Tension and stress. And then bend your knees and come to the floor. Keep your eyes closed. Find a seated position, or actually just come to lay down on your back. And notice how you feel. Knees are bent. And then here, I'm going to do a supported bridge. But if you're feeling up to it, you can come into a regular bridge. And the reason I'm choosing the supported bridge is because it's very restorative and therapeutic for getting into that calm state of mind and nervous system, okay? So the supported bridge, you take your block or cushions underneath the bottom, the bony part of your back, not the lower back. Choose your height of the block. It can be flat or the highest height. Do what works. Put it underneath the sacrum or the bony part of your back. Arms can be wide or beside you. See what feels good. And then we'll just rest here for a little bit. Focus on your breath and keep your attention at your belly button. Relax the weight on your support, your block or cushions. Inhaling calm, contentment, light and peace. Exhale, soften and surrender all your troubles, worries to a higher power. Just let go of your shoulders and all the stress. Two more breaths here. One extra one, it feels really good. Remember, pause the video and stay longer. The longer you can stay, the more nourishment for your mind, heart, and body and soul. I always say that I'm going to do a short class today, and it never happens. Anyway, yoga is not about rushing into from one pose to the other. It's about self-awareness, self-love, compassion. So release the block, straighten your legs, and just take a moment to notice how that feels in your body now, your mind. And then let's move into a twist. So if you if you want to go really more restorative into a twist, you'll take your cushion to the left side, shift your bottom to the right, draw the knees into the chest, and put your lower legs on your support. And then turn your right arm to the right side at a 90-degree angle. Look to the right. If you don't want the support, just move the support away. And let's breathe here. Once again, focus on the navel, expanding with the inhale. Exhale, chest contracts and belly contracts. One more breath, please. And then bring the knees back to center. Move your support to the other side. Shift your bottom to the left. And just do what you did on the other side. Look to your left now. Soften the face, the jaw, eyes, and ears. Let go of your shoulders, your hips. Everything is letting go of everything. Just be here now, as Ram Dass says, with peace and love. Just be here now. You deserve this time. self-care. Finishing 2 or 3 more breaths. And then bring your head to center, engage your core, come back to center with your knees. Pause here with your knees touching. Take a moment to just feel the effects of the twist. And then bring your support underneath your knees to really take care of yourself. Cover yourself up for Shavasana. And if you wanted to stay longer in Shavasana, remember that you can always tune my voice out and stay as long as you want, which is great again for our mental health and releasing tiredness and aches and pains from the body. I'm going to do a few humming breaths here, which bring about happiness and instantly calm the mind, the chatter of the mind. The mind's job is to talk all the time, and our job is to realize that we're not that voice in our head. Take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Breathe in. And relax, cleansing breath. Feel the vibrations around your body, in your mind, your head. And rest in this quiet spaciousness, clear mind. I am a being of peace. I am calm and clear. I am calm and clear. I'm a peaceful being. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, deepening your breath. Draw your knees back into your chest and just rock from side to side. And then rest on your right side for a few breaths. And then come up to seated. Keep your eyes closed and just take a few moments to savor the effects of this quieting of the mind practice. Notice the mind, the heart, the emotions, your body. Feel the clarity in the mind, the spaciousness perhaps, like the blue sky. Which is our true nature, like the beautiful blue sky. It's always there. And with regular practices like this, we can create more of this spaciousness of the sky and connect with it so that we can live life with more joy and happiness. Same thing, I guess. Please stay here as long as you like in this meditation pose and pause the video just to really enjoy the benefits of this clarity that you may be experiencing. Just wanted to share another quote with you by Hafiz. He said, "Ever since happiness heard your name, it has been running through the streets trying to find you." This happiness is within each and every one of us. Let's bring our palms together, rub them briskly, cup them over your eyes, breathe in and breathe out, washing the hands down the front line of the body, back into the heart. May all beings feel peace of mind in their whole being, not just the mind, heart and body and soul. May all beings be free from suffering, and may all beings remember their divine nature with each breath. Namaste. Thank you again for joining. I'll be really grateful if you can subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thanks again. See you next time. Have a great day.